Oh yeah, it's time for the crossover. Hey, Coach, how are you? There
I'm
you are.
doing well. I'm doing well. How are you doing?
You look well, Coach. You look well.
I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be. Thank you.
Oh, well, today we're talking about love, you know? A lot of times we have full-blown infatuations for people, and it's misplaced or misdiagnosed in our heads as love. How do you tell the difference? How do you tell the difference? Or even the crush. We talked about the crush thing. We talked about that, but let's stick with the
Right.
infatuation first. Infatuation versus love.
Well, infatuation is, another word for it really could be the crush that you have with someone. But
Yeah.
another word that we use in Jamaica, we talk about puppy love.
Yeah.
And that's usually what infatuation is. When you're starting to get to know someone, but
Yeah.
you feel so strongly towards them, you have an urge to be around them all the time.
Yeah.
You get that bubbly feeling in your stomach when you guys are together,
Butterflies.
and you get overly sexually aroused
Yeah.
when you're around when
Nothing
you're around
wrong.
that person. That's what the infatuation is, and sometimes it's so strong that it presents as love.
Yeah, people say
But in
love at
fact,
first sight. How you know? Maybe it's love at first sight. What about that?
no, it's lust at first sight, maybe, but not love. Remember, love is something that's developed, right? The only way
Yeah.
you can have natural love is something that you're born with for your parents, your family, your siblings.
And
But
even
you don't
that you have to
don't
work
usually have
towards.
that.
Even that you have to work towards because you're told.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in infatuation is really just something that it's a strong feeling
Yeah.
and desire that you have towards someone, a sense of connection. It
Yeah.
is, the beginning phase in a lot of cases of relationships, and it really is it's just an infatuation. It's just something you just like the person. You just like them
What
you
happened?
like them like you really really like them.
You like them, like I like you. I
Like I
really
like you, not just a regular like I like you,
I
like
like
you.
you, like
That's where we
you.
get to.
How do you
Right.
know when it's that deep like and it's now going over to love?
So now infatuation can turn into love, and you can still be in love with someone and still also be infatuated by the person
I hope for
that you're
that.
in love with. I really do hope that you are,
Yeah, I
because
hope
remember,
for that.
infatuation are those really nice, warm, bubbly feelings that you
Yeah.
get towards that person, and you want that to continue. You want to be infatuated by with your husband and
Why,
your partner.
Why you gotta say the husband word? What if it's just my significant other? Why I gotta be the husband? Sir.
I said partner. I said
Oh, okay.
partner
I didn't
too.
hear you.
I
Didn't hear
said
you.
partner.
Didn't hear you.
I'm trying to toe that line.
I didn't hear. Okay.
We need to talk. We need to talk, Nikki. We gotta have some one-on-one
Are you gonna
conversation.
try and fix
But
me?
no. We can't fix you. You're not broken.
Thank
You're not
you.
broken.
Thank
All right.
you.
We don't fix what's broken. We just guide.
Okay. I do need some
We just
guidance,
guide.
sir. I do need guidance. No,
That's
but
all that it is.
all right. So this is something I was really curious about because sometimes, now I've been in this situation as well. I'm just saying there are
hmm
people that we
hmm
really do have feelings for. You have feelings for,
hmm
but maybe they don't feel the same, or maybe they're not emotionally available enough to really reciprocate
Right.
your emotions, right? So where do you toe the line where you keep giving these people your affection versus you say, I got to protect me because we're not on the same page? Like, how do you know? When do you know?
Some of the things that sometimes what happens with infatuation is we get so caught up in the emotions of everything, but we lose sight of the bigger picture.
Yeah.
And what we lose sight of a lot, Nikki, is we lose sight of those red flags.
Yeah.
And we see and these things that get popped up. And I put a post on my Instagram recently where I said, you saw all the red flags, and the person like, I thought it was the circus. They just completely
I didn't get what that
ignored.
was about either. I was like, what is going on here? I figured it out after.
They just completely ignored it.
Yeah.
But what it really is we have to see these flags for what they are, and sometimes we have to step back from the feelings that we have, and then we have to get ourselves back to reality and take a look at the person that we're talking to and the things that they're showing you, because there are going to be signs that we ignore and we push away from it.
Yeah.
So how do we step back from the infatuation? You sometimes just have to take a break from the person, take a step away from it, instead of going out and seeing them every day
Yeah.
or seeing them 2-3 times a week. Maybe just take a week off, take some time to let those emotions cool down
Block
and
day
start
number,
having
girl.
some
Block day number.
not even block the number, but you know what you do? Have some real conversations.
Yeah.
Find out about their history, find out about their credit, find out about their financial situation, find out about their past, their last relationship, why it ended, how did they contribute to that past relationship?
Right.
Find out about start having some real conversations. What's your outlook on life? What do you think about children? What if we don't have children? What if I don't want to get married like some people I know? Like, talk about these conversations that you want to have, and have real conversations with the person, and step away from, what do you like for food, what do you like to go for vacation, forget about those
Yeah.
fluff, and have some real conversations. And that's when you start feeling out the person, see if you start liking them. And maybe you realize that, no, I just have a strong connection because they're sexy and that's all I think about. And you realize that there's no emotional connection there at all beyond the physical.
But there's also the other side of the fence. You do have people that, no matter how much you want to talk about their life, their history, they just are not talkers.
Good.
I've encountered
And
that's not good. That's not good.
no, what I mean by good is that now we're getting to the fact that we're pushing towards a conversation,
Yeah.
and it's good because you're now starting to see the type of person that you're dealing with.
Right.
And remember that this is going to be long term. I say good because you're starting to get to the person. You're
Yeah.
starting to get to the character. You're starting to see who they are. And it's not good that they won't speak, but it's good that you're starting to see them and get them, figure them out. Because if you're talking music and they can talk all day long, and now
Right.
we're talking about life and they start shutting
And they
down,
hush. Yeah.
then you start realizing what the rest of your life is going to be like if you engage and continue on with this person.
Exactly. So that's when you try your best to block and delete them, but they still find a way to send you a message that says, "What's up?"
They find a way.
They find a way.
They say cockroach always finds a way inside the house. No matter how much.
But yet the cockroach don't bring you no positive news, no positive love. It just says, "What's up? What's up?"
That's it. They come in. You got any food? What you got to eat?
You know what I'm saying?
That's all they want to know.
Thank you. That's it. I like that analogy. Did I use the right word, analogy?
Yeah, you did use the right word. Absolutely.
That's what happens when you don't have a college education, but you read books.
That's it. You just got to read. That's it. Hey, college is not the only thing that makes you educated, right?
Nah, man, there's a lot of trade schools that's making a lot more money for some people out there. Education
Right.
is based on what you really want from your life. I mean, everybody should always educate themselves. When I say education, I'm talking about the institution instead. Anyway,
Exactly.
Dr. Salmon, I'll come on your couch soon. I do need to work out my issues. I've been single so long, I don't even know if dating is gonna be for me anytime in this decade. Probably just be me
Yeah.
and cats,
Maybe you just need a conversation. Maybe you just need to have a talk and figure some things out. My couch is there. I have a spot ready for you. It's air conditioned and all, so it's cool. Don't have to worry.
Woo, you had me at AC. Save me some of that JPS.
Right.
I'm going to come
Yeah,
use yours, Coach Wayde. I'm going to come use yours. What's your social media?
Take 2 steps forward is where you can find me. Go online. I have a video that's coming up right now that's
Yeah.
talking about relationships and the negative things that creep into it.
Yeah.
So if you're on there, I'm always talking about relationships, how to make your life and your relationship successful. Take 2 steps forward, and the website is take2stepsforward.com. You can always find me on there as well too.
I have a theory before you go. Tell me if
What's
you
the theory?
Yeah, because, I sometimes feel like I have superpowers and this whole majestic thing going on in my head.
Okay.
And we were talking we were talking relationships, and I was basically telling a friend of mine that as much as a lot of relationships have been going down the proverbial toilet bowl, just straight down the pooter, it's like I feel like the more relationships go down the pooter and more people decide to focus on self, it's going to, in the long run, bring us back to greater and stronger types of relationships. I don't know. Maybe I'm optimistic.
One of the things that's happening now are people are so flighty, if I can use that word,
Yes.
that they're so ready to give up and quit on relationships without any work and thought of working things
Yeah.
through. And I see a lot of those clients come across me that, he said something I didn't like, so I don't think I can be with him. What did he say? He doesn't like doing dishes, or he doesn't like this, or he didn't like my dog, or they hate my dog, and I can't be with a man who hates my dog. And
He
it
chooses
really
food
is
funny.
so flighty that they find the littlest things.
Yeah.
But I am also, I perform a lot of wedding ceremonies. I'm a marriage official, so I do ceremonies all day long. I know that love is still existing, and love is still going through, and love is still lasting. The people that come into my office aren't just the ones who are having bad issues in their relationship. They're people who come in for tune-ups and for touch-ups and for ways to make their relationship continue to be successful and to foresee any issues that may come. And I can tell you that love is still there. It's still abundant. It's still going. It's still striving. And, we hear the negative so much. But that's because negative speaks louder than silence. And the people who are going through the things that are working, they don't talk. They don't shout it from the mountaintops. But the people who are struggling, they're the ones with the bullhorns.
Yes. And that's the
They're the
same
ones with the
theory. The
bullhorns.
same theory with social media. That's why you'll see so many negative
Exactly.
people on social media, because people busy living in love and life ain't got time writing a bunch of comments. We got better things to do with ourselves. And I have not given up on love, Coach Salmon. I would just like to say that.
Good.
I haven't given
Good.
up. I'm just
You shouldn't, because you know what? Love hasn't given up on you. It's just waiting for you to find it.
Oh, I see my DM all the time. I know it.
I bet you.
Jeez, boy.
I bet you. I'm gonna leave that one alone because I'm gonna get myself in trouble if I do something.
I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you on the. I'll see you on the couch. You gonna fix me by 2022. We gonna get Nikki.
You're not broken.
Yeah.
You're not broken.
Okay, I like you, Coach. Thank you, Coach. I appreciate that.
All right. We'll talk soon.
Until next time, let's drop this side piece by Chico.